It'll go, good evening and welcome to the Simply Colorful FiberCast. Today's date is August 8th. Come on over here, Al. It is? Did I say 8th?
Yes.
Is it a full moon or what? Welcome everyone to Simply Colorful FiberCast. I'm your host, Lynn Marquidant. Many of you know me already. And we have a special guest here, Allie Cabot. Say hi.
Hi.
You may remember Allie and I last summer made a quilt, and we are back for more this summer, and we're going to be making dolls. And in fact, we're going to make doll bodies tonight, and tomorrow and the next day and before the fair, we're going to spend time dressing them and painting their faces and making them into dolls. And we have an inspiration. So first I want to go back and look at the pictures, Allie, that we picked out, remember a few weeks ago? So we went to Pinterest, and again, FiberCast is just all about all of us doing something together for the next 60 minutes. So make sure you grab your project and get going on it. Okay, so a few weeks ago, Allie and I went to Pinterest, and we searched on dolls that she liked, and it was so helpful because earlier today, when I was at painting with Aunt Nancy, with Grandma, I looked at our Pinterest board, and it really helped me figure out what we wanted to do. And we took Allie's dolls. Remember that?
And then that's my favorite doll.
Exactly. And it had the pattern. So let's show everyone here the favorite doll, if they can see it. You see that? And we're making the pattern here tonight. So we're going to make that. We're actually, I have drawn out enough.
Big.
It is. I thought we'd make it bigger.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, good. I thought we could, that way we can dress them more. Mom and I, or Aunt Judy and I, 2 weeks ago, maybe we should show people other things. We went to the Dumptique and we got some good fabric. Isn't that fun? I like that one. Let's see. What's another one we can show? Which one do you like? That one? So that's our inspiration. Okay, so all we're going to do tonight is it's going to be, here, you can hold that and you can look at pictures if you want. What I did was you made the pattern a few weeks ago. I enlarged it. This is the doll body, and this is the head. At the end of the day, we're going to pull up the head and squitch it tight, and then you're not going to see it. Yeah, and you're not going to see it because the hair will be on it. Isn't that smart? And then we're going to make two legs
and 2 arms.
and 2 arms with the thumbs out. Remember, the thumbs always go out like that, right? Okay, so what I did before you got here, and I can't wait to hear how your day's gone. I know you have some exciting news to tell everyone. I drew out
A lot of arms.
a lot of arms, 8 of them.
Oh. Why would you? Oh, because we would have to fold them, and then fold them, and then fold them, and
It's already
it's
already doubled. But I wanted to have enough. We're making 4 doll blanks. And then we'll have extras. We can do with them what we want. Maybe there are other people who want to dress a doll, right? Yeah. So there are arms. Here.
You could give them for good gifts.
That's a good idea too.
Like for birthday present.
That's a great idea. And there are the legs.
Oh, there's a leg.
Yeah. And then the bodies.
How many bodies? Oh, 4.
4. So now we're going to literally sew. And I'm going to start that, and then I want to ask you questions that I know our viewers are very interested to hear. For all of you out there, feel free to send us pictures, and I hope you can see Allie. Let me make sure the light is on you. send your emails to lmarquidant@gmail.com. Here, I'm going to move you over just a little bit more this way. There we go. They can see you now. Okay, we're good. We're good. And ask questions or show us what you're working on. So now all I'm going to do, and then we can trade off if you want to do this. But you may just want to sit there considering what you've been through. That's a tease. You have to tell me. Okay, one more second. So what I'm going to do is literally I'm going to sew on this line, and I'm going to leave the opening, the ends open. I'm going to leave that open so that then we're going to cut it and then turn it inside out.
Okay.
Okay. So let me just see.
Why would you need to cut it?
So that I need to cut around it so that we can then turn it inside out and stuff it. But I don't want to cut it yet because it's so much easier when it's all one piece to just sew. I'll show you what I mean.
Because it's little?
Exactly. Yep. So here we'll just go forward and backward a little bit. I bet that sounds familiar from last summer. So, last summer we made a quilt, didn't we?
Yep.
Could you show everyone what you made?
I made this.
I forgot what it looked like.
And this was the first one we made here.
It was?
It
Really?
was right in the middle.
And what else how did you put it together? Did you sew it into...
I sewed around, and I sewed it into squares.
Oh, so you took 4 squares, sewed them together, and then you sewed the 4 squares to the 4 squares. Very nice. And what did you do with this quilt?
I gave it to my dad for his birthday present.
He loved it, didn't he? Aww. I love what you picked for the back. Remind me, where did we get this back?
We got it from Grandma.
Oh, that's right. It's fleece. It feels so nice. So do you want to make another quilt someday, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun.
It is fun. Thank you for bringing that. So, all right. I can't go any longer without hearing about the tooth.
So today, my cousin and I, we tried to take our teeth out because they were wiggly, and we tied a string on it, and my string was so low and my tooth was so wiggly that it got caught under the tooth and didn't want to come up. So it's still in. It's a little piece of string stuck on my tooth.
Does it hurt?
No?
Let me see. Oh, I see it. Did everyone get that? So what was the idea? We were going to tie the string around. Was it a long piece originally?
Oh, yeah.
It was? Was it high test, like fishing line, or what kind of string?
It was floss.
Oh, that was smart. That's heavy. That's heavy duty. So why is it so short now?
Because Mom cut it. So it wouldn't be hanging around.
So it wouldn't be hanging while you were on FiberCast? Oh, you poor thing. Oh, this is a story for the ages. So what do you think's going to go on?
Taking the tooth out.
Yeah? With what?
With
So-
hands.
Awesome.
Wiggling it out. And then pulling it up.
How did Reed fare in all of this? Does she have her tooth?
No, well, I tied hers way better. Like on the tooth, not under the tooth. So then it wouldn't get stuck. Because hers wasn't as wiggle.
Did it pull out?
No, none of ours pulled out. She had to leave, and then I was just sitting on the swing. Because we stuck it to the swing. To hold the swing.
Oh my goodness. So here we go. We're sewing around the hand. Allie, you crack me up.
Oh, I saw that fabric from last time.
Yeah.
Those quotes. Yeah, I saw that fabric in that.
You did. In
In that kind of container. What happened?
I don't know, it got stuck up there. But now it's going okay. See how I'm doing this? You could do this.
It's like my quilt.
It is exactly like your quilt. With although what we're doing...
It's just sewing around.
Exactly. I'm going to pull it out, and I'll show you what we do, and then you can do one. You know what
Oh, that's so cool. It's a cutter.
Isn't that good? What I'm thrilled about is that we put the tooth extraction on hold for FiberCast. How cool is that?
It's awesome.
It is. Okay, so see this around here? I'll show you the first one, then you can do it. I cut it pretty close, maybe 1/4 of an inch.
Oh, like, because when you usually turn it inside out, you can see.
Exactly.
You can't see it.
Exactly.
And then that's the part that you...
Yes. And this is, you can add some whimsy with hands.
What's whimsy?
Whimsy is an emotion, and it means to...
Oh, like use your hand.
I mean, whimsical. If something's whimsical, it's fun, it's kind of carefree.
There's this.
Oh, thank you. Do you need that for your tooth? I couldn't resist. You crack me up. Okay.
Now turn it inside out.
Right. See if we need a tool. We may need a turning tool.
I have little fingers.
Oh, it works. You want me to show you a trick?
Sure.
Okay. So that would work, and it may be the only way to do it. But you can use something like the bottom of a spoon or any sort of a long thing like that.
Oh, so you just pull it out.
Exactly.
That's so cool.
Isn't that neat? And yep. And that's what you can do now is use the tip of this scissor, and go down in, and be gentle. You don't want to blow through it, but gently ease out the whole seam around it.
So pull it around so it gets bigger.
Exactly. Here, I'll show you. You know how the thumb there isn't sticking out? So you can use, I didn't explain it very well. I'm better at showing. You can use the tip of your scissors.
Oh, to make it so it looks better.
Exactly. So the whole seam is out. It's just it's a trick. But doing it now will help when we go to stuff it.
Yeah.
And then you can literally just hold it just like you were doing.
And then it's perfect.
There you go. 1 down. 7 to go.
Well, you need 2 of those for each side, so.
Exactly.
Oh, so it's the perfect amount for 8 dolls.
Good. For
4 dolls.
Yes.
8 dolls, they would only have 1 on.
That's true. Which would be okay.
It'd be a different way of making a doll.
It would. Huh, this is getting stuck up and down. You see how the presser foot? I'm going to turn it on and off. Oh. So for those of you out there, thanks for joining. I hope everything's going well. You can see we are... Oh, look at that. It's not going down, my presser foot. Oh, there we go. We may have to get creative and not put it up a lot. Because I don't have any oil nearby. Oh, now it's not catching. Okay. It's kind of working.
So it's stuck again?
A little bit, but it's working.
Have you ever sewn like in a zigzag?
I have. Have you?
Once on a dress.
Ooh, for decoration.
Mhm.
That is neat. This machine should be able to zigzag. It can make those stitches.
It's a lot.
It is. You could try one if you want. There we go. So what else have you done today?
Well, I played with Reed and went to art with Grandma.
Excellent. There we go. You want to cut this one?
Sure.
Here, I tell you what, I'm going to
Oh, yeah.
cut it off.
Easier.
Exactly. And then I'll keep
Oh,
sewing.
yeah.
How's that?
That's good.
Efficient, isn't it?
Mhm.
Let me see who's out there while you're cutting.
Isn't that like almost enough?
That's good. Very good. Who's out there? Did I see Patty? Hi, Patty, in Texas. She titles this, What's Under My Needle? And Patty in Texas says, Hi, Lynn and FiberCasters. It's been a long week, she says, and I'm looking forward to tonight's 60 minutes of fun stitching with friends. Oh, good. I hope you're well into it, Patty. She says, this is a top I pieced 4 years ago while living in Singapore. I finished the binding while on vacation. My husband calls it my sanity quilt. Maybe he's not too far off, LOL. The doctors have taken my mom off the chemo as it has stopped working. Sometimes I need to escape reality and just stitch. I hear you. I'll check in and watch when I get home. Have a great show sewing along in the heart of Texas, Patty. Oh, and look at this, your hexie quilt.
Whoa.
Isn't that pretty?
That's really pretty.
Can everyone see that? So Patty made that in Singapore starting 4 years ago. Patty,
It takes 4 years sometimes to make a quilt.
it does. Yep.
How long did it take to make Chili Jackson's nice quilt?
Oh,
Because you had to make 3 of them.
that's right, I did. I made them quilts, Allie and her brother's quilts, a few years ago. Actually, a funny story about that. To answer your question, it probably took me a few months. Yeah.
You do it a lot, though.
I do, you're right. Is it hard? That trick I showed you can be tricky to learn.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I put the pole, like this could be anything, against my stomach, and then squunch that up a little bit, and then put it on the end. And it could get a little frustrating, I know. I think it's working too. Yep.
Can you get it started?
I sure can. So what we're trying to do is turn this hand. This is what we do. So pull it way open. Then with this hand, hold that part open. Push that down. So that's how you start it. There you go. Okay. Who else is out there? So Patty, we're thinking of you. I'm glad you can be with your mother as much as you are. Beth Allen. And I don't mean to make light of that, Patty. I just don't want to get sad. But we're here. Okay, Beth Allen, happy Friday to Lynn and the FiberCasters. Happy Friday to you. Is it hot where you are? She says the corners are just pinned on, but piece to piece is almost done. Oh, and she says, I'm watching you and the Olympics at the same time. Not easy to sew also. I know, sew, watch Olympics, watch us talk about teeth. There's so much to do. Aw, lots of support for Team USA and Fiber 2. Happy Friday, everyone. Oh, Bet, look at that. I love that.
It's so cool. It's rainbow.
Isn't it? That's a great one. Those are little half square triangles that Beth Allen has been making for a long time.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
can you get the thumb out a little more?
I sure can. Yep. So again, we use the point of this one, and we go in. Oh, I see what you mean.
I'm going to...
Okay. All right. We'll be here. Okay. Who has a tooth story? Is that not the funniest story? Oh. Okay. All right, there's two. Two down. We've got to keep motoring here. Okay. This isn't good. I'll be really embarrassed if I have to call my mother in to fix my machine. Oh, let's turn it off again. Funny. Hi.
Hi.
Welcome back. Is there anything you would like to tell our FiberCasters?
Not really.
Yeah. How about this winter? They haven't seen you in a whole year, you know. Isn't that something? Did you go to school or did you work last year?
I went to school.
Very good. What grade?
I was in 3rd grade last year.
Very good. And did they pass you? Are you going to 4th grade?
Yeah.
Good. Are you going to a new school?
No. Last year I went to a new school.
Oh, that's right.
So it was stuck.
It was stuck.
How do you get it under?
Well, that's going to be a problem. I'm going to try and just... See, I just pulled it up again. Hopefully, we'll go down again. Nope. Oh, there we go. Okay, ready?
It's off.
Okay. The peanut gallery's laughing at us. Hey, we're part-time sewers and dentists. We don't do this full-time. Huh. There we go. Do you feel like sewing?
Sure.
Okay.
After you go around the bump thing.
Okay, you got it. I'm used to one of my other machines where when you go around a corner like this, you can just kind of lift up, see this, a little bit, and that's where I'm getting stuck. I don't mean any disrespect, but I got this machine at Walmart.
Really?
Yes. And it's great for a 2nd or 3rd or 8th machine, but it's not a good 1st machine. But I use it when I travel, like when I go to...
Is it heavy?
No, it's perfect. It's very light.
Mm.
Isn't that something?
Mm-hmm.
But you know, as a result, a lot of it's made out of plastic.
Really? Because it looks like
Yeah,
plastic.
yeah, and it's not a fine-tuned machine like some of the others that were made in the 50s. I have one that was made in Japan by Toyota, same people who made your mom and dad's cars.
Oh.
And you know how solid those cars are?
Mm-hmm. That machine must be heavy.
It is. It's extremely heavy.
How do you move it?
Well, you try not to move it too much, but it has a carrying case with a handle, and it can be moved.
Do you not move it a lot?
I don't, although I brought it down here a few times.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why'd you bring it down here?
Well, one time I think it was to show my mother, because I got it at the Brimfield Fair, and I was pretty happy with it. And then the second time I brought it down, it needed some repair, and I asked Aunt Judy to look at it, and she helped me fix it. Yeah. But it is heavy to carry back and forth.
Can you just put these on the ground?
Yes, you can. We're going to need those scraps for stuffing.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to make a real rag doll. That's what they call it. But it's going to be a beautiful rag doll with fancy clothes and hair. Good job. So who saw, this is for our FiberCasters, Jean sent me a note about a new show on Netflix that I'm so curious to watch. And it's similar to what we do here every Friday night, but it's for knitting. I'm curious if anyone has seen it yet. And what you think of it. Can you imagine? If you like it, tell Netflix to have us on Netflix. How's that? And if there are any others of you out there that want to be on Netflix and do it with me, tell them that too, and tell me that. I mean, if they can do it, why can't we? I think one write-up I saw called it slow TV, which I'm trying not to be insulted. I like to think of it more as niche TV. Look at you! You did it!
Yeah.
Nice! And you can use that to... Nicely done. Here's another one. Can you imagine in some people, and I really don't know too much history, but you ever heard the term piece workers? Some people will sew things and get paid by the piece. Well, they get really good at sewing one piece over and over again.
They could start out small and get big.
It would be the same thing over and over again.
Oh, like they would make fun of it.
Exactly.
Like we're making kinds of
Exactly. Yep.
I finished one person's arm.
You did.
1.5.
So when I finish the arms, I'm going to see who else is out there. Do you think you're going to try and take your tooth out tonight or wait till tomorrow?
Tonight.
You are! I'm so proud of you. Thank you for coming and doing this.
You're welcome.
Oh, man.
It's so fun.
It is fun, isn't it? Is your dad like setting up like a little extraction room?
No, but he wants to.
He wants to. Oh, Allie. Oh, I heard something about a fish hook extractor.
Yeah. Dad wanted to do that too.
That's very creative.
He would lip me like fish and then pull it.
Oh, I didn't know what that meant. He would lip you like a fish. Like do that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, ouch. Can you imagine all the ideas they're coming up with over there? Oh. There we go. One more. Oh.
FiberCast would be even cooler see other people on the screen.
It would be neat, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the technology exists.
Maybe
And
next year.
that I've been playing with that. In fact, Aunt Karen out in Pennsylvania and I have been playing with that idea because we're using what they call a Google Hangout. And now she has high-speed internet too. So we've tried it before. To answer your question, we've used this technology. We've tried to have multiple people located in different places talking.
Mm-hmm.
And what, I'm sure it's operator error, what we found was whenever someone would talk, the camera switches to them.
That's so cool.
It is, but...
But then you couldn't see the other people.
That's right. And so it felt a little disjointed because you kept going to see my sister and then someone else and me and do. But I guess if you were more disciplined about who was talking, it would work fine.
Mm-hmm.
Like we'd say to Karen, what are you doing out in Pennsylvania? What are you working on in your studio?
That would be cool if it would show her working.
It would, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I
Like
like-
you could have a button or write Karen.
Exactly.
And then it would come up.
Do you hear that, KB? I like that idea. That's a new product idea. Okay. I'm going to hand this to you, and then I'm going to see who is out there in FiberCast land. Oh, Joyce Long. Hi, Joyce. Oh, it's hot here. Whew. Aw. Joyce says, hi, Lynn and Allie. Glad to join you for FiberCast tonight. You want to say hi to Joyce?
Hi, Joyce.
She says, I'm teaching myself to crochet. I'm just a beginner and usually just do the granny square, but tonight I'm making a virus shawl. She says it's a weird name. That is, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think it is so great that you're teaching Allie to make dolls. How exciting. Hope you and all Fibercasters have a great weekend. It is fun. Thanks, Joyce. I hope you have a good weekend, too. And good luck.
Can you do the thumbs in them?
Yes, I sure can. Yep. Wendy Alford. Hello, you're off the golf course. Wendy says, hello, Lynn. Hope you're well. It's my birthday today, and I had every intention of sitting and watching live, but the family is rocking up bit by bit, which is just wonderful. Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. Wendy is in Australia.
Oh, that's so cool.
Isn't that? That's
Yeah.
down under, man. She says the Olympic ceremony is starting on TV here, too. Should be great, she says. The basketball should be interesting between the USA and Australia. Ha ha, she says. Oh, I don't follow basketball too closely, but I think we have a pretty good team.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, we can send professional athletes. Did you know that? And they're staying on a big old boat out in the harbor of Rio.
That's cool.
It is cool. Well, I'm going to have to do my research, Wendy, and see how Australia is. Anyway, there's a bike ride through Massachusetts this weekend. My mother just told me about this. The Pan Am Challenge, right? She says, and some of the money raised for research is for the cancer my husband has, which is nets, and it's very rare. Oh, my goodness. Well, we'll be thinking about him and you. My mother said that ceremony just started in Springfield, also at 7:30 or so. She says, my plan for the weekend is to start an Aboriginal dot painting.
That's
I grew up with some as neighbors and have a soft spot for them. If it turns out, I will send a picture. Oh, I would love to see that. Loved your rug, but looked like very hard work. Dear Jane seems much easier. Have fun anyway. Let the games begin. Cheers, Wendy from Queensland, Australia. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee, ooh-wee. O-I. How would you pronounce that? O-wee, O-wee, O-wee. Wendy, thank you for writing in. And happy birthday. Carol. Hi, Carol Bell. She says, hi, Lynn and FiberCasters. I hope you and all the FiberCasters have a good week. Today, she says, I'm working on a panel for my daughter. I finished the blocks and settled on the layout this afternoon. Oh,
That's perfect.
isn't that? I finished, okay, I seem to be starting on a number of different projects. Oh, that's cute. Seam, S-E-A-M. Do you get it? That's sewing. Just when does a project stop being just put on one side for later and become a UFO? Yours, Carol, in Yorkshire, England. Or Yorkshire. I love that. Look at how good that looks in a photo. You ever notice that when you're designing something or you're making something, if you take a picture of it and look away and then look at the picture, it's much easier to evaluate the design. And it's even, you can do it black and white and get the values. Love it. So to answer your question, Carol, when does project stop being, I seem to be starting on a number of projects, says Carol. Just when does a project stop being, just put it aside for later and become a UFO? Well, I'd say immediately, the minute you put a project down, it becomes a UFO. That's my definition. You know what a UFO is?
Nope.
It's an unfinished object.
Oh.
Flying Pecan, hi. She says, hi, Lynn, Allie, and everyone. I'm having fun watching you and our youngest FiberCaster make the doll. Have a great weekend, Mary Beth in Texas. Thanks. Ooh, Carol Oulette, one of our newer quilters from Natick. She says, hi, Lynn, Allie, and FiberCasters, just watching tonight. Allie, great work on your quilt. I love the colors you chose.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, Carol. Aunt Carol is Uncle Bobby, my husband's sister.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's kind of like Uncle Chris is your mom's brother.
Mhm.
Okay. One more, and then I will get back to work, I promise. Maureen in Pennsylvania, she says, enjoying your show tonight along with your cute co-host. Thank you, Maureen. It is fun. It's doubly fun. Okay. I'm supposed to do the thumbs. They've been known to fill dolls with sawdust. Did you know that?
Wow, that's so cool.
It is.
My dad has a lot of it.
Seriously?
Yeah. He's working on the house.
That's right. Tell us how that's going. What's he doing?
Well, he's shingling right now.
He's that far along?
Mm-hmm.
So this is an addition, right?
Mm-hmm.
This addition started
Like in the beginning of the summer.
beginning of the summer?
Well,
A month?
in fall. I mean, not in the fall, in the spring.
Okay. That is fast work. Well, then maybe we will go over there and get some sawdust to...
This one just needs that.
Okay. Here, I'm going to wait on that for a second because I need to get you more things to turn.
Oh, the legs now.
Yes. Well, you know, if we make 4 big dolls like this, we're not going to have enough rags to fill them all.
So we can use some sawdust.
Won't that be good?
Yeah.
And just think, when we enter them in the fair,
How
can,
squishy does it?
we'll be squishy and we can add the story.
Oh, yeah.
Right? We literally filled it with sawdust from the house my dad built this summer. That would have a story in it forever.
Ooh, the needle goes up and down really fast.
It does, doesn't it? The sewing machine is an amazing invention when you think about it.
Because you don't have to do everything by hand.
Exactly.
A good way to make clothes fast, too.
Yes. Yes. Same drill on this one.
Oh, just the same thing?
Yep, just do the same thing.
Just
You can take that pin out. Yep.
Yeah, the pin is pretty.
It is. That was a gift from my friend Christine.
Is she a FiberCaster or not?
She is. She is. She might be out there. Although I think she's driving home from the Cape tonight. But Christine and her daughter Abby.
Cool.
We can say hi to them.
Hi.
Mm-hmm. She gave me these pretty pins in this box. When we go away on sewing retreats, like we sewing weekends, like girls' weekends or whatever, people will give each other gifts. And I got these nice pins in this little box. Have you been reading a lot?
Not a lot, but I read a little.
Yeah? Anything good?
I read a book called Turtle in Paradise.
Oh, that's neat. Now my foot has come off.
It's stuck again?
The foot itself came off.
Oh, wow.
Oh, mine is right.
Do you know how to get it back on?
No, not very well. Oh, I think I was putting it in the wrong place. This is when I start getting into trouble. When I start to pull out the tools, it goes downhill. Well, my goodness. Okay. Oh! There's a little thing back there. It's spring loaded. And when I hit it, the foot went down and clamped right into it. So I think we might be good now. Look at you!
After, can you do the feet?
I sure can. Yep.
It looks funny.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a body so we see what that looks like. Does that sound good?
And the bodies are big, so you cut them.
Yep.
Oh, have you only drawn one body?
No, I actually,
Really?
I've drawn 3 others.
Oh, just on that one.
Yep. 3 others have been drawn on that.
Oh, because you couldn't fit them all.
Right.
Are they scrap pieces of fabric?
They are. This came from the dump teak. This white
What?
fabric.
That's a lot.
It is. And it's stretchy, which is why I picked it. Even though it's a little bit whiter than I would like. Ideally, it would have been flesh colored. But this actually gives us more credibility. We can make it any color we want.
Yeah.
More flexibility. Is that what I said?
Is a body easier or harder to sew than an arm or a leg?
I'm finding it easier. It's more forgiving, it's bigger, it's easier to turn.
It's not like,
Exactly. And you'll notice when you cut it out that I'm not doing a very good job of staying quite on the line, but it'll be fine.
Yeah.
So cut by the line, cut 1/4 of an inch from the line. I mean, from my sewing, not the line.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I'll show you what.
Maybe we should do the bodies with sawdust and the other thing. Wait, we may
That's
have
a neat idea.
because the body would be squishier and easier to sew with sawdust.
That's a neat idea. We'll have to experiment.
Mm-hmm.
So what I mean, see, like right there,
Yeah.
I went way off the line, so cut 1/4 of an inch from it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I
This-
shouldn't cut right here either, right?
Right. I have to tell you, this is so helpful having you here. It's going much faster. Ready? I'm going to speed her up. That was good. Look at that. Wow, this is almost as fast as a Juki.
Does one of yours go really fast?
This might be the fastest one I've got. I don't have a Juki. A Juki is a machine that's known for going fast. It's used in a lot of industrial scenarios. This is the fastest machine I've got. It's still not my favorite machine, but it does go fast. I like that. Okay. I think I saw a text come in when you weren't here. Let me make sure. We caught everyone. I want to make sure that we say hi to all of our FiberCasters. So glad you're all out there. Hi to Deb. Hi to Marquet and Norma and Jean and Christine and Kelsey.
This one I can just stick my hand in.
Oh, neat. Oh, KB, Aunt Karen. She says, hi, everyone, and hi, Allie. Hi, Aunt Karen.
Hi, Aunt Karen.
We can't wait to see you on the 13th.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We're thinking, what do you think about having a cookout when she's here?
That's good. That would be awesome.
Wouldn't it be fun?
Mm-hmm.
Now, you know what I am just being reminded of?
What?
Is I wanted to ask you about your writing.
Oh, I had writing lessons today, too.
You did?
Mm-hmm. Yesterday and today are my writing days.
What horse are you riding?
I read Steve and Max.
Steve and Max. What colors are they?
Steve's chestnut and Max is brown, just a dark brown.
Do they have different personalities?
Max doesn't like going too fast because he has a foot injury.
Oh.
But he can trot and walk.
Are you trotting?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What a great experience. Your grandma was talking about riding today, as was Aunt Judy. Did you know Aunt Judy went to a horseback riding camp when she was a kid? A child.
Cool, that's what I do. On Thursdays I go for 2 hours.
That's great. Okay. Can I borrow those scissors?
Oh, you got another one done.
Yeah. Seriously, this is so good with two of us here. So I think FiberCast is almost over.
Mm-hmm.
Before we go, I didn't ask you about sports. Are you playing any sports?
At school I play soccer. And for town I play lacrosse. And for another town sport I play hockey.
Way to go. Those are all similar sports, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
What positions are you playing?
In lacrosse I play midfield. In soccer I usually play midfield. And in hockey I usually play deep.
All right. Your father was a big soccer and lacrosse player, wasn't he? Did your mom play sports, do you know?
Mom played lacrosse and soccer.
Cool. I did not know that. How about your brothers? What do they play?
They play hockey. Chili plays hockey, lacrosse, and soccer. Jackson plays a ton of lacrosse and soccer.
Wonderful. What is it like when you're playing hockey? What kind of skates do you wear?
Hockey.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a silly question?
Yes.
Do they make girls hockey skates?
No.
Nope, it's just unisex. Hockey skates are hockey skates, right?
Yep.
I like that.
Have you ever put 4 pieces of fabric together and make 2 bodies?
No, it doesn't work.
It doesn't? Why not?
Well,
Like could you cut them like that?
you definitely can cut 4 at a time.
But you can't sew, or it will be one
Exactly.
big thing.
Exactly. You could do 4 pieces of fabric if you wanted to have it doubled. Like, if you put 4 together, let's say this wasn't strong enough.
Mhm.
We could take these 2 pieces and 2 pieces, put them together.
Oh, and then it would be stronger.
Right, it'd be stronger. And then we turn it over and it would have 2 and 2. One more. Can you believe this?
And then the legs.
Oh, that's right. We didn't do the legs, did we?
We did one leg. Hard to walk.
That's true. Hard to walk. I love it. Oh, Allie. So we're cranking along. Let me make sure how we're doing here. Okay. I want to make sure we say hi to our FiberCasters out there.
So nobody else.
Not that I've seen. It is it's a busy summer weekend. People are out doing things. The Olympics, there may be a little competition with the Olympics. I know.
Tonight wasn't the best.
Right.
But a lot of people are still watching.
They are. And Patty down in Texas, we're thinking about her and her mom. Who wasn't, I don't think she's watching live, but when she sees this recording, she'll know we were thinking of her.
Mhm. What's the pencil thing? What's my
That
pencil?
it looks like a pencil. It's actually the needle, and it's the needle lift or lowering. So I'm gonna hit it and watch the needle. It'll go down.
Oh, so you don't have to put your foot on the thing because it'll go more than once.
True. Even at the end.
Oh, like you could lift it up.
Yep. I use it in all different ways. Okay, there's that. And let's continue to do, oh, these are wonderful. We'll fill these up. I have so many different types of yarn for the hair.
Yes.
I know. Okay. Whoops. Oh, it did?
Are you done that one?
I am. But I'll do another one. For everyone at home, I realize that this white fabric isn't all that interesting to watch tonight. But in the spirit of just getting something done in 60 minutes, we sure have done that. And we have to do this part of the process before we can get to the pretty fabric for the dresses and the costumes. And the trims. Oops. I have all sorts of ribbons and lace that we can put as trims. Okay. Looking good.
Aren't we going to do this tomorrow, too?
Yeah. Are you up for it?
Definitely.
Good. I'm going to go to the farmer's market in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, I'm meeting up with a friend that I played soccer with in high school. Yeah.
Where?
I'm going to meet her at the farmer's market. She is staying over on South Road. We could actually walk there. She's there with her family. Actually, you know what? You've met her. She came to our cookout a few years ago. And she had 4 kids. And they loved your swing. Your, what's your zip line? Yeah.
We haven't actually put it up yet this year.
You haven't? You've been busy.
Because of the construction.
Yeah. Well, so everyone at home, you have homework. If you didn't do something for 60 minutes while we were on tonight, I challenge you to do something for 60 minutes during the week. You'll feel so good.
I wish it was longer.
You do, I know. I know. We just got going, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Can you believe how fast 60 minutes really goes?
It goes like that.
It does. So as we say goodbye to everyone, do you want to, well, first off, we have to thank them for joining us.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Yeah. And, or maybe I had that backwards. We'll probably do that at the end. Next time, we think, well, we'll have our dolls stuffed at least.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll probably have them costumed and all done by next week. We also will have been to the beach a lot.
Mm-hmm.
We will have been horseback riding in your case. Uncle Bob will be down. We will have been taking walks. Allie will be 1 tooth shorter. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Well, tomorrow I will be there.
Even tomorrow, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Well, so tune in next week to hear how the tooth came out. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Was that a tease? So come back next week. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. We had a great time, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Have a good week. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Thank you.